liftoff. United Launch Alliance, Vulcan rocket. We have liftoff.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to a rather short live coverage of the Minuteman III launch from Vandenberg Space Force Base, California. Now you're looking not really at a live view, it's per minute because we don't have any boys out there like we were planned to have. But it seems like they were either not available, or I'm actually not sure myself because they haven't really stated any updates on whatever's going on with them. But it's unfortunate enough that we're not going to see any live views from the boys today. But we do have some webcams as a backup, but those are rather updating per minute, so it's not really live, I could say. This cam is also around, if I had to make an estimate, about 15 miles away, 50, from the test site where this is gonna fly. And as you may hear, it's early morning for me here in the Netherlands. It's 7:54 a.m. So an early morning for me to wake up and broadcast this for you guys. So it's very, very cool. Very cool. Now I am gonna do some checks before I do anything. Because now, oh my god, we have a few people on the stream. Oh my god, what? Is Chen here? Wait, is he still here? Oh my god, is he still here? That's 7:55 a.m. my time. That's 6:55 a.m. UTC right now. And we're about 7 minutes away. I think I should update my clock because it's not really correct. But it's only a test launch. Yes, it is only a test launch. Now this is gonna be from far, but we are gonna see it if it launches, because there's a once again, I forgot to tell you, there is a pretty long window that lasts until 5 a.m. Pacific time, and it's almost 11 p.m. Pacific time, so they could launch at any point between that, and we will stay live for the entirety if they don't launch at the start. Now I assume they launch at the start, so yeah. It is 10:55 p.m. at yours. Are you near or something? Are you in that time zone? Or is it 10:55 a.m.? Oh no, 10:55 p.m. you said, sorry. Yes, so I mean, are you near? Or are you just in that time zone? Could also be. Now, okay, so we should be about 5 minutes away. Maybe. Oh, The Desert Dweller. What a name. Awesome. Yo, I absolutely love this. I'm glad you're covering. You're the only one doing this. Am I the only one doing this? That's insane. This feels like I'm covering a Chinese launch all over again, guys. This is great. This is great. Yeah, May, I try my absolute best to do the best coverage for y'all. Sadly, we couldn't have any of the boys out today, and if we had, we could have seen some live views from up close. Well, not that up close, but pretty up close. Like tracking shots from the rocket. So that's that would have been really cool. Now, sadly, we don't have that today because they weren't. I don't know what happened. I think they weren't available or something. But we hope for the next Minuteman or whatever launches from Vandenberg that's very special, that we can cover that. Now, if a Minotaur, if the Minotaur launches again, we will most likely have live coverage from the boys, probably through some Starlink connection or something. We'll work it out. It's gonna be very, very cool. Holy voice crack. Will we be able to see in sky in SoCal? Let me just check that. Southern California. Yeah, I'm not really in America myself, so it will go in a southwesterly direction, so across the Pacific Ocean. And it's more because of testing purposes, of course, because yeah, they don't want to launch through. Okay, so let's actually take a look. Well, let's actually see here the official post. I think that's the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Operational test launch of an Air Force Strike Command unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile is scheduled between 11:01 p.m. Pacific time to 5:01 a.m. Pacific time from March 3rd to March 4th from North Vandenberg. Purpose of the ICBM test launch program is to validate and verify the effectiveness, readiness, and accuracy of the weapon system according to the Air Force Global Strike Command. This test is routine and was scheduled years in advance. That's pretty wild. Years in advance to get this going. Well, I've seen a lot of them in advance, so was this like a maybe special one or just a certain that's not, I don't know. I don't know. Now in the background, I am looking for some more webcams to show you if I can. So I'll try my absolute best to find anything that's considered better. I don't seem to see anything now. I mean, this one's good, but I'm not really sure I could show that. This one is the best I can show now. This is actually the one with color cam, so in the dark, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna be a minute away here until the Minuteman III hopefully launches. It could be a minute away, it could be also not, because once again, there's a long window through 11 p.m. Pacific time and 5 a.m. Pacific time, so it could launch between any of those points. And I believe it has been launched. And I see a light. I see a light. Can you guys see that? On the right side of the screen is a bright dot. That is the Minuteman III launch. It's slowly disappearing. Well, we're gonna look here now. There it is. And that is the liftoff of the Minuteman III ballistic missile, launching from the Vandenberg Space Force Base, California. So the clock's a bit behind. absolutely amazing. That is spectacular. And that's going southeast. Or southwest. I think southwesterly. Yes. Sorry. Toward the Marshall Islands. Yes. Well, there it is. We see it on the screen now. It is, of course, it updates per minute. So we are gonna wait on the next image to see where it is. Remember, the Minuteman III is really fast, so it's gone in almost an instant. There it is. This is what I mean. And we see probably some separation events. This is absolutely insane to just see it right there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's see how it looks on this cam. Yeah, that's bright. The night vision cam is bright. No, not delayed. I think you can... Did you not see it? Oh, refresh just to be sure you saw it. Well, it seems like I can't. That trail is the launch. Only the image updates per minute, so you cannot really... Yeah. But that bright dot and the launch was the launch. So it did happen successfully. The launch, at least, did happen successfully. Now going southwest to the Marshall Islands, like you said. There it is, more events. Okay, well, it seems like it's looking good now. Great. That is absolutely great. Look at that. That's a pretty cool sight, isn't it? Now, of course, we were planning to have the boys out there. If you're just joining us, welcome to the live coverage of Minuteman III. If you're wondering what is this image, well, it's an image that updates per minute. So it's basically live. You can say it's live, but it updates per minute. And normally we would have the boys out there, who have done live coverage of, like live streaming of it, but it seems like we could not have them out there today, probably due to some personal stuff, maybe, who knows, and we're gonna respect that, to them, so wish them the best for whatever's going on out there. So this is a bit of a replay of the launch events occurring. As you can see, it did happen successfully, with stage events, stage operation events, and then it going through as planned. So it did happen successfully. Let me just go back to live. There it is. I will be concluding our coverage. It's a pretty short 15-minute coverage, but we have seen it go. Well, usually ICBM don't bring joy to the world. Yeah. Was this out of Vandenberg? Yes, this is Vandenberg Space Force Base, California, indeed. Sorry for the me reading the comments a bit late. Usually ICBM been trying the world. Yep. Bright red light that moved across the sky and disappeared. Saw it here in Southern California. Wow. Okay. Pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Nice that you saw it. Yeah. Like, these ICBMs power, I think, on solid. So these are extremely bright. So, yeah. Very cool that you saw it, Jesse. Anyway, I think I will be concluding the coverage like I said. I do want to thank everyone here for watching today's stream. We will be back probably for... That's a good one. Let me just check real quick. I don't think we'll be back for Kairos. Wasn't planning to stream that. So either a random Chinese launch pops up, or it will be a Spectrum from ICBM Aerospace on March 19th from Norway at 8 p.m. UTC time. I think it's 8 p.m. UTC time, or could be 7 p.m. I don't know when the time zone changes. I forgot. Anyway, we will be concluding now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Good night, or goodbye.